Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here tonight with another requested reading, and this request is going to be a reading on, and of course, I'm going to butcher these names, I apologize. This is for dilraba, dilmarant, and chen feiyu, and she is, well, I hope that's a female. I'm going to assume. She is a Chinese actress. Hopefully I read that right, okay? If not, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm going to assume to the requestee that you wanted them together, because it looks like you wanted like a reading on both of them together, not separately. So that's what we're going to do. I have everything all shuffled out. And for the sake of the purpose that I cannot pronounce their names, we're going to do D and C, okay? Because I'm going to butcher their names. So I have everything all shuffled out here. Let me get everything laid out. And remember, as always, if you have any other requests you'd like to see from me, please feel free to comment below the video. I will get that out for you as soon as I can. It will be a couple weeks, give or take, but rest assured it is coming, and I appreciate you and thank you for your patience. Also, if you're interested in your own reading from me, I do offer those for $5 to my Venmo or PayPal. Tarot readings, general, love, career, also oracle card readings if that's something you're interested in. And then I am offering 25 questions with the pendulum. Yes, no questions. And that's all for $5, my Venmo or PayPal. If something you're interested in, please check out my description box below and get a hold of me with my email. And if not, just liking the video, being here, watching, commenting, and subscribing to my channel is enough support for me. And I thank you with infinite love and gratitude for being here. So let's get this going here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do D and C because I just don't want to keep mispronouncing their names, okay? And I do apologize. I do feel bad. I know I shouldn't, but I do. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll start off and we will pull a card for him energetically and see where he's at, and then we will pull a card for her energetically and see where she's at, and then we'll just kind of jump into the whole reading with them. So, starting off with him, let's do this. We have the Hangman. So he is coming up as the Hangman. And this is about having a new perspective of something, or surrendering, liberation, so independence and contemplating things. And also like some sort of sacrifice too. Obviously, you know, it's a plethora of meanings, but yeah, he's coming up as the Hangman. And then for her, she is coming up as the Six of Cups. So this is someone who is very playful, someone who's carefree. I don't know, is she a mother? I'm just wondering because this can represent children, your children. And also just pleasure, sensual delights, and just joy and comfort. So overall, very beautiful energy. So okay. So we have the Two of Wands here. So this is about having expectations and planning and making decisions. So these two work together, right? That's my understanding of the situation. So yeah, it's about making decisions, and it could represent travel as well, or discovering something. Judgment. So this is about reflection, being forgiven, being aware and awakened, following your inner calling too. So like doing what they're made to do, you know, and obviously I'm going to assume they work together career-wise, so that would be their inner calling. Acting. Seven of Wands. This is a strong-willed, defensive type energy. Also standing up for what you think is right and fighting for what you think is right. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands here. So this is about having responsibility, feeling burdened and exhausted with something too. or just working too hard that like you're burning yourself out. So that could definitely be the case with these two. It's been a lot of work doing what they've done, so there could be a little bit of exhaustion with that they're both carrying. Especially like expectation too. Maybe people are like, I almost feel like people are holding them to like a high expectation. But could be wrong with that, but I don't know all the time. I'm not gonna act like I do. Death. So it's like a big change and transformation or an ending of something. And birth of new opportunities as well. So there could be like a big change or transition, you know, with these two. And then like new opportunities coming. The ending of a cycle. The ending of something. Like I always say, if y'all are seeing something, because sometimes I miss stuff, you know, I don't always pick up stuff when I read. So, if y'all see something, please feel free to comment. I'm still learning here. So next we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is like a strong foundation. So these two have definitely built a strong foundation. I'm going to assume, you know, especially within career. Because I'm pretty sure they acted together in a movie or a show or something. And it's just, it's been a very big hit. I feel like it's definitely, it's either taken off well or it's going to take off well if it hasn't already. And it's just, it's stable, it's secure, you know, and it's going to bring a lot of success for them too. So that's good. That's good. You definitely want that strong foundation. The Lover's card. So did these two play like lovers on this show? That's what I'm feeling. And I think people really, really, really like that a lot. They really like the chemistry of the characters and stuff. And I feel like it's almost kind of, I don't know how to say it, like it's almost like bled out of the show or movie or whatever this is. Like just the characters, like they just really, they put on a really, really good show. You know, and people really, really like it. If that makes sense. Because that's what I'm feeling with that. Okay, the Hermit. This is about self-reflection, going within. You know, so one or both of them might be going within and just kind of reflecting back on, you know, what they've worked on, what they've done, so to speak. Okay, Three of Wands, finding direction, moving forward, new opportunities, advancement. Yeah, this thing is definitely taken off very well, or it will. Like I said, I don't know if whatever they've worked on is out already or if it's coming out, but it's a big hit. And it's going to bring other opportunities too for both of them, even if it's like not them working together like individually. They're definitely going to see more opportunities because of that. Next, we have the High Priestess. It's about being intuitive, trusting the inner voice, secrets, and wisdom. Six of Swords. So moving on, leaving journeys behind. Yeah, so like a new transition. Something new. Something new. Moving on from something. Like that part's done. We're going on to the next, so to speak. The Sun. Beautiful card. Yeah, success. Fun, truth, happiness. Yeah, these two characters have definitely... They've touched a lot of people, I feel, if that makes sense. Like their emotions, you know? Like they were just so into it. They did such a fantastic job. Like people really, really love it. They're very successful, both of them, in what they've done. Queen of Pentacles. Healer, practical, homemaker, financial provider. I feel like this is probably more for her. Coming up is the Queen of Pentacles, a very nurturing, healing type energy that she has. Making that money, very organized, very social. A lot of people like her. A lot of people are drawn to her. We have this card, which, you know, a little bit different. This is like about dishonesty. So maybe one of them isn't being honest with something. Or they've been kind of tricked. Or, of course, there could be more. Like I said, I'm not picking up everything with this. So if I don't get it, I don't get it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and guess. But yeah, some sort of lies and dishonesty with this. I'm not really sure where that's coming from, but as you can see, it's definitely coming up. Let's see if I can get a card that can maybe relate to that, if I can. If not, oh well. Yeah, that to me doesn't really correlate with that one, so I'm not sure. But yeah, there could be some sort of dishonesty with something within these two. So next we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about happy employment, accomplishment, skill development. And like I said, there is definitely that. People love them. They love their acting. I think for the most part, they love what they do too. They're very passionate about it, and it's brought them a lot of, you know, success. It's brought them a lot of abundance. We'll do a couple more here. Let's do two more. So the Hierophant, this is religious beliefs. I don't always know how to read this one yet. I'm still kind of learning, because I read it as just like spirituality or religion, but it could also be like education, you know, and having knowledge as well and wisdom. And the Page of Cups, freshness, bright future, you know, creative opportunities, new possibilities. And like I said, that's definitely coming for both of them. Like I said, even if they don't like work together again, they're definitely each individually going to get the opportunities. I know I said two more. We'll do one more before we close. Let's do one more. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Cynical nature of life, lucky, destiny, good fortune, turning points, decisive moments. So yeah, big things coming for them. A lot of success. A lot of success. I guess I'll leave it at that. I don't want to drag this on too long. But yeah, that's what I got. I hope you did enjoy this. Please like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you for being here. I thank you for the request. Remember, if you have any more, feel free to comment. I will get to them as soon as I can. Like I said, it'll be a few weeks. And I hope that you wanted me to read these two together for the requestee who sent this, because that's what I assumed. That's why I read them together. So hopefully that's the case. But that's what I got. Sorry it wasn't my best one. Sometimes the stuff just doesn't come up. You know, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It literally depends on whose energy I get into. But anyways, I will leave it at that. Again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys with infinite gratitude, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great night. Bye.